guys can see me and that this is okay lighting. Um, I wanted to do a video and talk about why I joined Younique. I'm sure you see on a lot of presenters' pages, join my team, we're changing lives. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, oh yeah, they're just selling some mascara and making a little bit of money, but to me, Younique is much, much more than that. Hold on, I think I'm not in focus. Okay, there. To understand why I chose to join Younique, you have to know a little bit of background about me. So this video could be a little bit long. When I was 16, I got really sick and I had to quit school. So I dropped out of high school and I graduated from my bed through a mail program, literally, like snail mail. I mailed it in. They graded it and they sent it back. But I was determined to finish high school. During those few years while I worked on graduating, I went to so many doctors. I'm pretty sure I've seen every doctor in Grand Rapids, which is where I live, and nobody could figure out what was wrong with me. I couldn't eat. I went from weighing 175 pounds to 89 pounds in a matter of months. I laid in bed and I withered away and I thought I was gonna die. I remember laying there and I just waited to die, and now I'm gonna cry. And my dad, he was my fighter. He fought for me all the time with, you gotta get better, Casey, you gotta eat, you can't give up. And I remember every day my dad would go to one restaurant, this is all I ate, and every single day he would order me a piece of grilled chicken with a half a cup of wild rice and a salad. And that was my food for the day. That was all I could eat, because if I ate more than that, I would end up in the emergency room. And I was there twice a week. And this lasted for years. I didn't leave my house unless it was to go to the hospital. I had numerous surgeries, trying to find out what was wrong with me, why I was sick, why I couldn't do anything. I missed out on typical high school things. I missed graduation. I didn't hang out with my friends. I really had no life, and I couldn't understand why I was so sick. And I used to tell my dad that my personality and my body did not match up. I mean, my personality is, I'm outgoing, I love being around people, I like to help people, and I wanted to do something with my life. My goal was to become a holistic health practitioner. So, I was still determined after all of this. I went to college online and I majored in alternative medicine. And one day I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. I'm spending all this money on student loans and I can't go anywhere. How am I going to work? How am I going to do anything? Because I can't get out of bed. And I kept fighting. I became obsessed with medicine and researching and doing everything I could do to try to figure out what was wrong with me. And one day, I started to get numbness. I got numbness right here, and I felt like the bottom of my foot, it felt like if you step on a Post-it note and it sticks to the bottom of your feet, or your foot, and you step on it, it feels like there's something there. I kept thinking I'd stepped on something, and I'd pick up my foot, and there's nothing there. So I went to the doctor, and my doctor said, you need to go in for an MRI. I think you have multiple sclerosis. You have all the symptoms of MS, the numbness, the dizziness, problems talking, everything. I had everything. And so I went in, had the MRI, and I get a phone call that says, you have something called a Chiari malformation. And in all of my time researching medical issues, I had never heard of that before. So I said, what is that? And he said, well, it's when your brain is being pushed into your spine. It's down here in your spinal canal. And I said, okay, so what happens now? And he said, you need to go see a neurosurgeon. You're probably going to need brain surgery. And I thought, awesome, let's just add it on there. Let's add to the list of my medical problems. Because it's just going to be another thing that I have done and I don't get better. And I'm just going to stay sick. No matter what you do to me, I'm going to stay sick. But I went. So I went to see my neurosurgeon, and after, I think I had 3 MRIs before my brain surgery, and had the surgery. They chopped off my hair from basically all this. This was gone. And I gotta tell you, at this point, I hated myself. I couldn't figure out why I was sick. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get better. I was skinny. I was so tiny. I was just bones. And I couldn't go anywhere, so I couldn't go get my hair done. I couldn't go buy makeup. I felt terrible about myself. And it took a toll on me. It really did. I hated myself. Every day I just kept saying, God, can you just let this be done? Can you just kill me now? Please. I just didn't want to be in pain anymore. I was in so much pain.